A new bill is aiming to provide research funding for a disease that rises from the soil. Cronkite News reporter Cami explains how the bill will help Arizona take the next steps in finding a cure for valley fever.
The new legislation would give $40 million to research for valley fever vaccine. But the vaccine may come for your pet before it is available to you. Congressman David Schweikert says that the Forward Act of 2018 could advance research in valley fever if passes Congress.
It creates a focus and resources to actually take on valley fever for those of us here in Arizona. But the second thing, it also has this really interesting technology of how we capture data to actually head towards building that vaccine and new drug treatments.
Schweikert says Arizona and other states could receive $40 million in matching funds over 5 years for research into fungal diseases like valley fever. Another $5 million could be authorized to establish a blockchain pilot program to enable clinical research for valley fever.
It's this orphan disease that much of the rest of the country has never heard of, doesn't care about. And one of my personal passions is I am going to, through at least my position in Congress, find the resources to fund the research to see that we get a cure.
But canines will likely get a vaccine before humans.
Well, we are trying to get this vaccine approved through the USDA to help dogs. And I think there won't be a human vaccine until we accomplish that.
Schweikert says he and other members of Congress are still fighting to fund the valley fever battle.
Part of the goal of doing that was what resources were necessary, how do we make sure that the National Science Foundation and others have valley fever as one of their priorities, and then how do we use the legislative process to get the resources and access to the information to head towards that cure.
Schweikert hopes to present the bill to the House by the end of this year. Experts estimate a vaccine for dogs can come as soon as 4 years, but there is no set time frame for people. In the Broadcast Center, Cami Clark, Cronkite News.